Hola. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. I'm multitasking and sitting here going, what do I have on the schedule? And I have it online, and I just realized I don't have it on my calendar, which could be a problem, right? So I am setting that up now. So we have a new thing happening that I think is going to be interesting. You can tell I'm not even watching the screen yet, so I'm sorry. I'm working too. I'm multitasking. You know, it's impossible to multitask. Saying we can where multitasking makes us feel really, you know, industrious and all that jazz, but there's no such thing as multitasking. Absolutely scientifically, no such thing as multitasking because our brain cannot concentrate on more than one thing at a time. As vast and as expansive as our brain is, and as little of it as we use, we still, good morning, my husband, I love you, thank you. I slept in so well this morning, and I'm so sorry to say that to you, but I really did. It was like a gift this morning for some reason. But our brain cannot. Grand rising from Indianapolis. You're not far away at all, Tracy. Not at all. But we can't. We don't multitask. Our brain is not set up to do so. So what we do is we confuse the hell out of ourselves. Doing 10 things at one time isn't great, guys. Anyhow, so good morning. The horses are happily munching away in the barn. You're always quiet when you leave, honey. It's just this morning that I slept really, really, really deeply. I don't know why. We are in Ohio, in Defiance. We're about 2.5 hours away from you. We're about 2.5 hours. So the newsletter come out, you guys. The email with the newsletter will come out. I didn't remember to do that. So I will write myself a little sticky note and do that. So that you guys have an email as to what's going on. But we have added some things to our schedule that you was able to sleep in your bed last night. Awesome, Zenny. Awesome. That are really, really interesting. First of all, everybody, if you've been on yesterday, you heard that we're doing the Mediumship Gallery. It's a hybrid event. So it'll be live at the shop with me as well as with online with Ellie. So there'll be people allowed in the Zoom room, but only 50 people will be allowed in the Zoom room. Sounds like a lot of people, right? You wish it was warm enough to lay out in the sun. I wish it was warm enough to go outside and be comfortable. Okay. Good morning. So we have that going on. That is on the 19th. So this is a free of charge thing. We're not charging for this. You do have to sign up. And when you sign up, you'll be given a link. The first 50 people that sign on to Zoom the day of, not before, but the day of the event are the 50 that are going to get in the Zoom room. And then in person at the shop, we're only going to have a limited amount of people that can do this as well. I don't know I have to try setting out chairs and see where we go with that. So that we have going on. We have a crystal sale going on the 13th. It's the beginning of the month. You can tell I'm going through the schedule. We have a crystal sale going to be going on the 13th. So the 13th is going to be a jamming day for us. We have the Lilac Festival between 10 and 4. And behind the scenes, Mr. Fry is going to be organizing a crystal sale and clearance. Now, the crystal sale and clearance is not going to cover, we need more chairs, is not going to have membership discounts used. We will not be using membership discounts in this particular sale. Why? Does anybody know why? It's because the discounts we're going to be giving is much more probably than what your discount would do. So we want to give you the best discount, right? Windy and cold. Today in the low 60s. We are in the low 50s or in the mid 50s here. It's ridiculous. We're right outside Fort Wayne. 45 minutes outside of Fort Wayne. So there's that. Okay, so we have the sale. You're going to get a really kick-ass discount on the sale, right? Whether you can pick it up in person or however you want to do it, I don't care. What is the destination location for this year? The destination, Zenny, is we're going to do here in Defiance this year. Next year, we're doing a cruise. So October 12th through 15th is the gathering here this year because you haven't received your invoice. Check your junk mail because all invoices have been out, gone, And I know there's still your basket's still sitting back there. I know that. I'll resend it. Maybe Mr. Fry. I have to figure out how to write myself a note. So that is going to be the 12th through the 15th. Good morning, Tanya Lee. Good morning, Vicki Mihail. We are going to be doing it here because this is our first event here of this year of Witches Brew, and we are going to have a psychic fair here, which is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so the crystal sales on the 13th. Mediumship is on the 19th. You guys can see events online. We're starting psychic development. It's also going to be hybrid, where you guys can attend from wherever you are for psychic development. That one I will get more information out about. And then on the 24th, we've had people asking for, hey baby, I'm so sorry, but the propane people are backing up the driveway right now. We've had people asking for groups for young intuitives, for youth that are struggling with seeing things or knowing things and not having anybody to talk to. So this is going to be a hybrid event. We will have this set up where kids can see the monitor, and there will be a Zoom room with it. We have set up for other youth that are, someplace else, that want to log in on the computer, and it'll be a hybrid gathering for young people. I'm not saying I'm there to babysit. I'm not saying I'm a child counselor, nothing like that. What I'm saying is we're giving kids a space to sit and discuss, and we're going to set the parents on the other side and say, you can't leave your kid with me because I'm not a babysitter, okay? But you can come over here, sit, have a cup of tea, and let the kids go do their thing and have a discussion. Because a lot of times, Christine, absolutely, you're one of those people that I was thinking about. And we had someone come into the shop. We've had a couple people come in to the shop asking for this. So that is going to be on the 24th of this month at 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. on a Wednesday. So we're trying to fit things in the schedule, but yet not be swamped by so many things that we don't have a life either. So and then drumming circle is on the 11th. And I'm trying to see if we'll have things set up by that time for hybrid, but I'm not sure we will. Okay. Lord. Yeah, so there's going to be an age frame for this, though. I do know that. It has to be available with enough for the kids to be able to talk and not worry about older. I don't know. I haven't set an age frame yet, so we'll see. Off we go. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, dudes. My dudes. Hey, why don't you lay down? Just lay down. It's just the propane guy. Just lay down. Be good. Accommodate my needs. Thank you. Just lay down. Okay. Okay. Yes, the young and old needs that. But I know that it's hard for kids, right? Who knows a child that has been gone? Would you stop? I'll touch you, but you can stop. That's gone through something like this, or have you maybe gone through something like this? And we're not trying to go on television or nothing like that. We just want to give a safe space for kids to be able to have a conversation, whether it's online or not. So I am going to say, could I get some collective energy sent to my sister? She's not. She's having a hard time this morning. And I would appreciate if people could send her a little bit of love and healing very, very much. Okay. All right, onward. So onward. The other thing I have that I don't. Spirit Circle is on the 20th. Spirit Circle is going to be pretty much quite, quote unquote, like a seance, right? We will probably hybrid that because we will be using the table. Yeah, Vicki, you and I will talk. Absolutely. I think that's a good class for the parents. To understand their design. So that is going to be an event that we'll be testing the waters on, basically, to see how we can do hybrid Spirit Circle. The people in person, of course, obviously get to put their hands on the tables, but it's a great event for people to be able to be online and say, okay, well, I pick up this energy. And that's really what a spirit circle is about. It's helping everybody hear what's going on in the room. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay. I know she's a little scared this morning. Good morning. Okay. So that's our schedule. I have so many Post-it notes, like so many Post-it notes. It's ridiculous. Post-it notes. I'm stepping out of my circle. I know this. I know. Everybody's like, pull a damn card already. I'm stepping out of my circle. I had an appointment yesterday, and it's outside my realm of comfort. It really was, and it was with an attorney. It was a patent attorney, and I sat there and Googled for an hour before I got on this computer or this call with this gentleman to figure out the correct questions to ask. And I had the most awkward, there's Angel. I had the most awkward conversation with this gentleman because I'm patenting my table. Okay. I have searched the web. I have not found anything like it. And I've searched the web a lot before I even bothered to do the patent pending, because first of all, I don't like giving out money if there's something out there like that already, right? So he was talking to me yesterday and he goes, well, I was reviewing your patent application, and he says, I'm kind of confused, okay, because it is a spirit oracle board, right? But it has some differences, correct? It spins to get messages, and it's a table tipping table. So it's designed to be able to tip and spin to bring in spirit messages, right? And it works wonderfully. When spirit comes through in spells, it's just truly amazing. Angel, have you ever used yours? I know you bought the dragon one. Have you ever used it? Popping in to say hello that you got your grouper. Yes. Awesome. So he's like, well, I'm kind of trying to figure this out. And I said, okay, what can I help you with? And he goes, are you trying to patent the design of the mechanism or the spirit communication itself? I said, I'm not that good. I don't think that I can patent. I don't think I can patent spirit communication. I just want to patent the table. You haven't used it yet? No, not yet. I gotcha. I said, I just want to patent the table. The mechanism. I don't want to patent spirit communication. I don't think that's possible. Like, don't you do it. I've got the patent on it. It's my intellectual property. It was so cute, though. He goes, well, I've never seen anything patented like this before. And I went, can anybody name something that's been patented for spirit communication? I'll wait. Just a second. Oh, he has to ask that because it's a separate than a product. He's like, this is confusing. I'm like, it's not. If you could be, you'd be like, cha-ching. Absolutely, Vicky. The Ouija board, oracle cards, tarot cards. There's hundreds of them, thousands of them out there that have been, welcome Destiny, first time viewer, that have been patented. But he was like, I've never seen anything. I've never had anything like this come over my desk. Yeah, I think the Ouija board was patented in like the 40s or something. So its patent is way gone. I should have read a card for the lawyer. Oh my God, no, I don't think so. It was if he does it as entertainment, you can commercialize it better. You can talk to just scare the ever-loving piss out of the propane guy. Hey, you don't need to scare that man like that. Sit down. He just gave a bill. You'll be fine. I've never seen anybody launch off the porch. He launched. Yes, patent is different than trademark. So it's a different thing because I can't trademark the art because everyone's different. Oh, this alarm went off. I know, right? Good morning, Linda. Yeah. So it is. It's just this. He's trying to figure out what to patent. But the mechanism itself is all I'm trying to. Scared me for a hot second there. Absolutely, because I didn't expect it. I'm just trying to trade or to, put the whatever patent the device. Anyhow. And it seems silly as I sit back and I think about it. I'm like, it's really silly to try and patent this. But you trademark the name and patent the idea. Hi, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I see we're getting more people on YouTube, so that's really awesome. That scared me. Your dog's a Pomeranian. His name is Poppy LaPleur. Yeah. As you can tell, we have like the canine emergency unit here that will defend me for whatever. They will go off. Okay, so let's pull a card. You're going through this process right now, Tanya. It is. I had the provisional. I've had the patent pending now for less than a year, and you have to make sure that you don't lapse. So that is what I'm doing. Is I am making sure that my provisional patent doesn't lapse. And I do believe that we will be putting that Spirit Circle as a paid, as a hybrid event. So grueling and boring, but worth it, right? Because I would be heartbroken. I am not even kidding. I would be heartbroken to see that table being manufactured by somebody else, because that was, it was a labor of love between Bill and myself. And we put that together, and we it's hard having two identical people trying to figure out what is the correct way to put something together in my mind. And I'm right. Okay, I'm right. Because it's my invention. and we butted heads a couple times about it. We never ever argued about it, but I was like, no, I want it this way. And he's used to people caving. He's used to women caving and being like, okay, Bill, it's okay. You do it your way. And I was like, no, I'm cut from your cloth, sir. I wonder if people that patent stuff have the gate 50 fear of people who are stealing your ideas. I just I don't know. I love the individuality of the tables, and we're gonna make it a little bit more affordable for people as we go along too, because I'm gonna make it so you don't have to have individual hand painted art. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more affordable. Eventually. It's not going to happen right away. Okay, onward. It's such a great movie. Gate 50 is individual. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, what's our first card? Okay, all right. Who's seen me shuffling? Who's seen me shuffling? Everybody shuffle. I was just shuffling. The first card that comes out, and for whatever reason, they were on about this yesterday too. Making sure you love yourself. I don't know if it's the energies that are going on right now, but they're talking about. I shuffled a lot. They're talking about. I actually get a little bit of loss of breath there. Like, love yourself, take care of yourself, keep yourself between the lines. Manifestation is a huge thing, right? Manifestation is huge. And good morning, Nancy Boyard. I have, I felt the need this morning because I've been keeping myself between these lines right here too. And I haven't been doing some of the things that I used to do. Like I had to get online and I would do auric viewing and chakra work and things like that. And I haven't been doing that in a while. And matter of fact, I haven't done it in a long time. So I really feel the need this morning to go more with chakra work. Is that okay with everybody? Can I do some chakra work? We'll talk about people's what imbalance they might have in their chakra system. Does this work? I'm gonna take another cup of coffee. Yeah, you was involved in a patent. Yeah. It's just I can't see everybody scrambling out to go, replicate my table, but still, I just need that security, I think. Okay. Onward. Chakra coffee. Right, Michael? Right? Oh, before I move on, we have the margarita machine in. So we're looking for ideas as to what to incorporate with midnight margaritas. So I'm thinking that we will have classes on creating tinctures or working with herbs because we're getting the bulk herbs in. And I need to talk to Christina. And I have a couple people I have on my list, actually. I actually have a list. I know it sounds weird. Where's my list? Like I have a list. Oh, here it is. I have a list of people to talk to. God. I have a list of people to talk to. To message with me like, hey. So I can't wait to start your Medusa either. We just set up the desk in the shop 2 days ago. So I'm really excited. And this other desk is going to the Mystical Moons. So we have a shop outside and we have the Mystical Moons. Mystic margaritas. Ooh. Mystic margaritas, putting a lime in a coconut, right? Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to do, we're going to do chakras this morning. Let's talk about chakra glitches and imbalances and what causes this and what does you want a foraging class, right? That would be so cool. Look at you and your good ideas. I'm going to see if I can find a local forager. Okay. That's a great idea. Okay, I'm going to steal it. Okay. You got till fall. I must pick up when I'm at fast. Okay. So what causes imbalances? There's so many different things that can cause imbalances in our chakra system, right? It can be everything from an illness, which is also, by the way, that circular kind of thing, that yin and yang. You can get illness from a clogged or disrupted chakra, and you can also have a disrupted chakra and get an illness because you have weak. There's so many different things. This is not a chakra class. This is just let's work on our chakras this afternoon. But there's a lot of different reasons. So we'll go into some of them as we go. Serpent Mound road trip. Hey, I can schedule that. Absolutely. That might be, what's the best month to go there though, Heidi? Do you know? I don't know. I don't want to go when they have a festival because I want to walk around. Okay. Let's see who we're going to pull for first. I know who we're pulling for first. Christine Emerson. Christine Emerson, you have a couple things going on, and you know that. I know you know that. Too bad you don't have a son that does that. Does what? What? Who is that? What? Who is it? All I see is Facebook user. Okay. First of all, well, I mean, but besides that, Christine, you have hiccups. You have hiccups. Loss of a pet is no small thing. And they love us unconditionally, and we love them unconditionally as well. So that right there is kind of settled. Almost, it's such a weird way to put this, but your guys are showing kind of like your heart chakra, but on the back side of your heart chakra. So it's actually not the whole heart chakra. It is just on the energy leaving from the rear. Oh, hi Shannon. There's Shannon. Hi Shannon. It is. I've not seen that. So it's almost like the exiting. It's almost like exiting. I'm not quite sure why they want to put it that way, but it's like you understand, you accept, you got it, but it still is on the exit. It still hurts. And that is, don't know if it's affecting your attention span, or something along those lines, because as I'm getting that, I also get this buzzing off here, and I get a little bit of a sinus thing going on and a head fog. All of those things are coming together, and it's all tied. It's all tied. And do you have something that is affecting, uh, do you have something that is affecting maybe a leg or a hip? I get an almost like a numbness in one of your feet. So it's almost as if it's I feel like it's heavier. And I don't know if it comes from maybe a hip issue and out of back. Oh, I wonder if your back's out of alignment. Buzzing in your ear. Okay. I wonder if your back might be out, causing some issues as well. Oh, okay. That's taking me back to where I started. And then I didn't go there. Okay. Because I want to talk about your root chakra. I think you're having to slow down a lot, right? Because you've been run, 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 run. We've all watched you run, 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 run. And both your feet are freezing cold. Okay. On a regular basis or just today? Because today's cold. But it's time to slow down. It's time to, you have a guide that says like, reap your rewards, man. Don't feel like you have, good morning, Billy Ann. Don't feel like you have to continue to just grind, because you would do that. Your energy would be like, but I got to keep moving or if I'm not productive. Just recently. Okay. You're a neurologist. Figure out how to increase your blood circulation. Figure out, maybe do an internal check on yourself a little bit, that scan for yourself and see if you feel out of alignment or something. What's going on that you're having this issue? I feel like there's something maybe you have a hitch in your get along or something that's causing this issue, but they're all connected. It's all connected. So just pay attention to that. Tracy says, get a massager for your circulation. I have a foot tinge unit, you guys. Like, it's a mat that does light tinge unit on the bottom of your feet. Nobody in the house will use it. I think it's fantastic. I haven't used it recently myself, but it's just this neat little thing. It helps increase blood circulation. Also, if you turn it up too high, you will jump. No, I'm kidding. Probably would though. Anyhow, I think that's giving yourself a break, giving yourself some time to grieve, because it is a thing, right? Oh no, she put salt in the coffee sugar bowl. Oh no. Neck, shoulder pain on the right side for 2 months. Okay, you're out of alignment. Do you go to a chiropractor? You know more now. I would just maybe go for a massage, something that's going to loosen you up a little bit. You need to relax. Hope that's helpful. Sometimes we just need someone else to tell us to chill the hell out, relax a little bit, right? Relax. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop? See who's in the room. Dr. Heal Thyself. Absolutely. Dr. Heal Thyself. You have a massager that you bought in the early 90s and you call it Big Red. Whoop, 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 whoop. Good morning, everybody. I'm seeing who's in here, you guys. Zenny, you need to go out and ground. You need to go put your feet in the grass and ground. What is the hell behind me? And ground a little bit. A little bit of brain fog there. Also, Zenny, watch for a cold. Watch for allergies. I don't know if you have allergies, but get on top of that before it becomes a problem, because it's you're very welcome, Christine. Yes, I know. You have to remember to do that, right? Go work in the yard. Have fun doing that. I can't do that today. So Zenny, stay ahead of allergies. Do you get sinus infections or something? What is it's weird. It's supposed to be in the 80s. You suck, Diana. Is any of them supposed to pull you a card? Adversity, don't let it get to you. Don't live in your emotions. Be the calm one. You need to be the calm one. Now you have a cough that won't go away. Okay. Oh, what was that? That's gone. It came in and gone. No. Yes, fight. Now I have a cough that won't go away. There's something in your environment, of course, obviously, if you have a cough that won't go away. There's something in your environment that's really obvious. And I want to say, do you burn candles? Aw, bird left an egg on the plant. It's all about rebirth. I had this card right at the top, rebirth. Right? Rebirth. Hold on, I get a message. I want to check that real quick, you guys, just because. What the heck is that? Facebook is so frustrating anymore. It just is. Okay. It just seems like an environmental thing. It's so funny because now I just have to try and find the messages that came in because I can't find them. I'll find them later. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else are we going here? Yes, nothing but truly incredible people are always on this feed. We don't deal. We have an occasional troll that comes in that they don't know us and they come in and they just do stupid stuff. But very, very rarely, right? It happens, then we get rid of them right away. But it's just incredible people here all the time. Where are people at? Most of them are on My Mystical Life. We have one on on the Mystical Moons, and 3 on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, and Renee's like, I'd like some warm weather for barefoot as well. Renee, I'm going to tell you the same thing I said to Christine. You should be taking care of yourself. Pay attention to your own health as well as everybody else's, because you do that. You're a caregiver, and you sometimes put yourself last. I would like to see you taking care of your own energy a little bit more and being a little bit more vocal about something that's on your mind that you're not addressing. So they talk about your throat chakra being a little bit darker than what it normally is. It's not blocked or anything like that. It's just not as vocal, right? I don't know. What is that? I hope that's helpful. It's something in your environment that is irritating you. Yeah, unless you are that person that gets mistaken for the troll and Facebook boots you like they do Tanya. They must like Tanya. Awakened veteran. I like it. They do like Tanya. Simmer some echinacea in an 80 proof liquor of your choice. What are we doing here? Take 1 to 3 dropperfuls 3 times a day. It may help with bacterial infections. I'm not a doctor, for information purposes only. I bet Amber's like, I'm not a doctor, but I have stayed at a Holiday Inn Select. Right, Amber? Christine says, I have to say thank you to Tanya and Meredith for the reading last week. Tanya was so right that Bronny couldn't go where I'm going physically and that he fulfilled his soul contract. I honestly believe he is my spirit guide. Absolutely. I believe that as well. That's amazing, right? It's amazing. they come around, they go around, they may come back as another animal. Sometimes they do choose to stick around with us and just make sure we're good, right? It's okay. Either way they want to do it is the contract that they fill out. They've filled out and they've signed. Just because they're my phone is going nuts this morning with messages, and I'm like, I have to figure out where to find them. Anyhow, moving on. So need to ground and clean the house, and like just get rid of all the dust in the house, like a deep cleaning of the house. I have someone come in and help you. Have someone come in and help you dust and just clean the house. There's dust everywhere. We have dust on the floor behind the refrigerators and the TVs, and it's just everywhere, right? Right. Good morning, everybody. Okay, moving on. Oh, so guided meditation that will be going out on Friday for members. Gold members and above is, get this, you guys, to time. It is to time. Whatever your interpretation of time would be, I'll actually be doing this with Ellie Coyle the day before and recording it. Her guides asked her to journey or meet up with time, and it's a shamanic type of practice to journey to the elements and to journey to all these different places. So she asked me if I would help her get to time. And while it sounds like such an unattainable thing, and as we can say, time is just a perception, right? It's an illusion. But with the illusion so prominent, it has created a destination. Yeah, so we will be journeying to time, and I don't know anything else about it right now. All I know is when I started shamanic journey, I know where we're going. I never know how we're going to get there. So I just settle in and we'll record that as we go along. Am I still doing the shaman course? The shaman course, I don't know if it's still online or not. I have to look. But I am going to start up it'll be a once a month shamanic apprenticeship. And I'm going to run it as a year series. It'll be a series for a year. And I'll tell you why we do it as a year series. It's because it takes so long to go through all of these journeys and they're so necessary. It's not like when Sam and I first started our spiritual journey, we didn't know anything. Like we knew nothing. And my first shamanic class was shamanic journey. Right? And we did our first shamanic journey. It was great. Loved it. My second class was soul retrieval. Does that even sound like something you should be doing for a second class? Is it right? Does it even sound like something you should do as a second class? No. When I took my extensive apprenticeship, because this isn't something I did lightly, I actually invested a lot of time in doing my shamanic work. And I don't think we did that till we were almost done with shamanic apprenticeship. Have a great day, Tanya. Before we got into the heavy hitter stuff, and now I use soul retrieval all the time. I do it within my Akashic records for people and things like that. But at the time, I had no business doing soul retrieval. It's like psychopomp. Let's go drag some kind of energy off somebody and we'll just take it with us. What? No. So anyway, but yes, we will be offering. I have to figure out when I'm going to start it. My guides say it'll be closer to fall when it starts. But I will start registration for it, and they're talking about. I'm thinking September. I'm going to even put a Post-it note in September for this. I'm going to say start shamanic. So I have to put it in August, in September. And this will be open to people that have taken the shamanic apprenticeship online as well. So those past students that have done shamanic will be able to participate in the hybrid event, which will be at the shop and online. Anyhow, onward. Okay. And if you live back up to the woods and open fields, the dust never ends. Oh, right? Oh, the farmer's kicking up dust here all the time. Our house, it's a dust. It's dusty. It's just dusty. It's just dusty. Okay. For those of you who have had soul retrieval before she was ready, if you find yourself barking or doing other strange things, set up another appointment now. You're funny. So no, I didn't. I realized at that point that I was like way in over my head, and did not do soul retrieval for anybody else at that point. No. And for me, I value my time. Rita Wells. No, I've not heard of her. A lot. I value my time a lot, and I drove every month to my apprenticeship 4 hours one way because it was that important to me. I get up first thing in the morning because it started at 10 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, lots of fun. Thank you, Lillian. It is growing fast. It's very long. It's very long. It's getting to a point where I can get it back out of my face. So I'm not planning to grow it. It just happened. Okay. You're funny, Katrina. All right, you guys. I'm going to get going because I have some other events to put out and I have stuff to get ready. We're going to Bowling Green this weekend for thank you. For a metaphysical fair, which Sam and I don't usually do. We're going to see how it goes. And we scheduled this back when we first opened the shop, and we're kind of excited about it. I haven't done a metaphysical event. I haven't done a metaphysical event since we met Michael in Arkansas years ago, several years ago now. It's hard to believe it's been a couple years. But we haven't done an event since then. And so I have to get everything straight. Okay. Everybody. So find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And thank you. Not Bowling Green, Kentucky. No, Ohio. Sorry, Destiny. Ohio. Yeah. You're going there on Sunday? Awesome. We'll have crystals there, and I'm probably going to be doing Akashic readings. I haven't decided yet. It's how the wind blows me that day. But I'll be whipping through some Akashic readings that day, and I like doing Akashic. It's one of my favorite things. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. We'll talk at you later, and yeah, watch the event page. Watch the pages because there's lots of stuff coming out. All right, bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.